Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, let us learn a Python program, that is write a Python program to enter marks of 5 subjects and calculate total, average and percentage. So given the marks of 5 subjects as input to your Python program, so your task is to calculate the three resulting values, that is total, average and percentage. So that is a problem statement. So let us try to solve this. So let me take a variable, that is full underscore marks. So this will generally store the full marks per subject. So for example, let's say out of 100, so you have scored 75 marks. So that 100 will be stored in this particular variable. So let's use an input function call and let's say enter full marks per subject. So the reason I'm taking this as input, because generally sometimes marks changes from 100, that is total marks changes from 100 to 125 as well. So this is the integer type. So let us try to convert from string type to an integer type. Yeah, so once we are done getting the full marks, so let's take a list variable to store the 5 subjects marks. So that is this. So let's take a variable, that is marks, and assign a empty list to it. So once we are done getting the marks, that is the list variable, so we need to fill this. So in order to fill this, so let's try to use the iteration, that is let's use a for loop for index and try to iterate up to 5, range of 5. Yeah, so while we try to keep iterating, so let's take a temp variable to store the temporary marks and let's use the input function call to ask a user to enter subject number marks. So let's say enter subject and let us try to print index plus 1 and let's use a hash over here and let's use a print formatting and also let's try to use marks and colon. Yeah, so once the user enters the mark, so it will be of a string type. So let us try to convert it into floating type value. So once we get the temporary marks, so let us try to append it to the list variable. So let's take marks dot append and let's try to append it. That is a temp value. So this is how you try to generate a list during the runtime. So this particular list is type of marks. So once we are done getting the input values, that is marks of 5 subjects, so let's take three variables, that is total, average and percentage, and calculate the results. So let's take total is equals to, let's use a built-in function to sum the iteration, that is iterable. So let's pass the marks over here. Yeah, so let's take another variable average and let's try to take the total value divided by 5. So the reason I am taking 5 as here is because of this. It is generally mentioned in the problem statement, so that's the reason I am taking 5 over here. Yeah, so once we done with the average, so let's take another variable, that is percentage, and let's try to calculate it. That is total marks scored divided by the complete marks, that is 5 multiplied by the full marks, and this you have to multiply it with the 100. So total scored divided by the total marks and you have to multiply it with the 100. So this will give you the percentage of your, that is 5 subjects. So once we are done calculating total, average and percentage, so let us try to print it. So let's say total is, so let's give colon and let's try to print percentage point to F and let us try to print the total. So I am also using a float formatting, so I don't need the decimal values. So let us try to print again and now it's time for average to print. Average is, so let's give colon and percentage point to F and also percentage average. Yeah, so let's try to print again, that is percentage is, so let's give colon and percentage point to F, and also percentage, the final result is percentage. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to enter marks of 5 subjects and calculate total, average and result. So let us try to execute this and let me show you how it works. Running the main program, so enter the full subject, that is full marks per subject. So this is 100. So subject 1 marks, so you achieved something like 76, 82, 90, then 93, and final subject, so let's give something like 67. So you can see total is 408, average is 81.60, and percentage is 81.60. So the reason here average is same because we are trying to use the 100 and full marks is also 100. So let us try to change the full marks to 125 and let's see how it works. So running the main program, so let's try to increase the total marks per subject, that is 125. So you have to score 125. So let's say how much you have achieved. So let's say something like 95, 82, then something like 73, then 120. So this is your favorite subject, so you achieved 120. So and also let's say something like 89. So you can see the total is 459 and average is 91 and percentage is 73.44. So since the full marks and average, that is you can notice over here, so in the previous result, so average and percentage were same, and here you can see average and percentage is different because we are not trying to use the 100 over here. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to enter marks of 5 subjects and calculate the 3 results, that is total, average and percentage. So I'll give this code in the description of this video. So that's it in this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching.